What's going on today, guys? We got a second wave of tomatoes. Not a lot, but we got a second wave of big boys coming on here. Like I said, not too many, but they're in there. We got some babies growing and some Romas, but they're about done. But we might get a little bit off them. Hang on a second. Man, it's a beautiful cloudy day. I'd take a cloudy day over a hot day any day, but we got some red beets growing. Don't know if they're going to finish or not, but and of course the leeks and the spring onions. The only reason I haven't pulled them is because I can't use them all at once. So, but as you can see, we got a bunch of chocolate primatellis inside. We got some nice big gnarly ones deep inside there. They're nice. We got some beautiful bananas. I mean, we got like 35, 40 bananas. So somebody bought some hot sauce from us, so we're gonna send that some few bananas out with them. So I don't want them going to waste. The gator jigsaws, as you can see, are getting really thinned out. They're almost done, but the bells are still growing, and we got a bunch of. You can just see all them bananas in there. There's a bunch of them. We got a bunch of red Sylvania. We gotta pick them. And we got the cotton candy bubblegum 7-pot. Bunch of Thor Thunderbolts. I'll show you the 7-pot pinks in a second. We don't have anything sprouting yet, but it's only been a couple days. I just watered it again today. Like I said, I had 3 spots that were dead of grass. I mean, it's somewhat dead around, but this will all grow back. But these 3 spots wouldn't. So I cut it out, and I put down that seed starting, and you can look and see all the seed in there. There's a bunch of seed just all through this. So the problem is keeping it consistently watered. It dries out so fast, so that could be the only issue. But yeah, we have some 7-pot pinks on here from Matthew Arthur, and we got some more starting to shade, but we got a bunch on here. There's just a bunch of 7-pot pinks and a bunch of 7-pot reds, which must be a different phenotype because those are more elongated and these look like Scotch bonnets almost. But there's a bunch on there. Chocolate primatellis going crazy. Still has a lot of buds all over the place. Thor Thunderbolt's going crazy. Definitely not doing it again. It's just didn't like it. That guy, let's take him off because he looks a little rotten inside. But we got a bunch of cotton candy bubblegum 7-pots. We have some ripe Thor Thunderbolts. Got a nice, beautiful purple peach reaper with a beautiful tail in there. Some more chocolate primatellis. And this thing is, just loaded down as well. We have some big old bunch of, a couple already of the big mama mustards. There's a big boy down in there. We got a big one up in here. So there's some that are ready, but like I said, these pods get a lot bigger, and you don't get as many of them. But I mean, there's still probably about 50 pods on here. This is the Dunnikin, the Pakistani pepper that they use in all their curries. Nice little tasty pepper. As you can see, the whole thing is that's a 3-foot cage, and I should have went with 6 foot because this thing is just falling over. But it's still growing, and there's hundreds of pods on this thing. The ghost pepper is just going crazy. I'm surprised with that wind we had last night. It did not topple over because this thing is just, as you can see, it is just massively big, 6-foot round. That you can just see underneath here all these ghost peppers, and look how many bumps are on this thing. That is going to be one hot ghost, and they're the whole way from the bottom. That's why, guys, you never want to take off the bottoms, because I would have lost all these peppers here on the bottom. I would have lost all these peppers if I would have clipped all of them off at the bottom. But yeah, you can just see there's just, once they get color, it's easier to see, but you can see all of them there. Bunch on there. Bunch of UFOs starting to turn red, some of them. We're all down in there and all over into here and bunch over into here. And like I said, this thing, I don't know if it's ahi lemon or lemon habanero, but guys, this thing is coming back in waves. I mean, look at this thing. It is just, look how many there are over there. I mean, it's just weighing everything down, and this thing actually bent over and broke because it's so heavy, so I'm just kind of letting it go. But I thought this thing was coming to an end, and then all of a sudden, boom, it came back. I've already gotten 600 peppers on this, and there's at least another 200. So 800 peppers off one plant in a 5-gallon. This was in a 10 or 15 gallon. We're talking thousands. So I don't know what it is. It was fun to grow, so I might do it again next year. I gotta save seeds, but no, guys, just wanted to show you the garden here, and everything's growing good. Like I said, it's a overcast day, and I had some hellish winds last night, but everything is growing, and I'm gonna make this into a powder because this makes good curries. But yeah, but I love these. I love these Big Mama mustards. They're awesome looking, and all these chocolate cream Italians are cool. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on this grow mat. I'm hoping it's going to do good. I really want the grass to grow here before winter hits, running out of time. So I think if I just keep it watered, and hopefully the sun keeps, I mean, we get the morning sun here, and then about 2, 3, 4 o'clock it eventually goes over that way. So but we'll see. I'll keep you updated on it, and let you know. I know it looks stupid right now, but after the grass grows up, it'll get covered underneath. You won't even see it. So hopefully it's the same type of grass, because I don't really want it to look like a tic-tac pattern, but we'll try it. Regular grass seed, the problem is birds eat it. This, you don't have to do it. The problem is it dries out so fast, especially with the wind and the breeze, so you really got to keep it watered like 2, 3, 4 times a day. So that's something I'm going to have to get out here, and it's easier on days like this where I don't have to water the plants. You can see they got plenty of moisture to them. I don't need to water them. So it's a lot easier when I don't have to water 18 plants. But next year, guys, we're still doing some hots. We're going to do like the warthog, but then we're also going to do more on the lower side, more like the Texas longhorn chili, or Texas something long, the real long chilies. I have to look it up, but a lot of people don't want these super hots. It's hard to get rid of them. So all these, I'm going to be drying these powders and flakes like literally through the whole winter. So I'll have plenty of flakes, and I'll have plenty of powders for the super hots. But next year we're doing the warthog. Matthew Arthur was nice enough to send me them seeds, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Matthew. And we're going to sell them and make a lot of money for the children. But next year we're doing a lot of sweets. We're doing the block pepper. We're going to be doing the Jimmy Nardello, just a bunch of the sweeter peppers, because people, I think, will buy them up a lot better. But we're still going to do some super hots because that's my passion. So, but I'll keep you updated on the grass and how the peppers are coming. And like I said, if you want to buy any, you know how to get a hold of me. JesseShort66@gmail.com, 717-372-5804. Leave a message, or get a private message on Facebook, Jesse Lee, Jesse Short. As of right now, we have a 50 cents a piece sale. So if you want 300 peppers, you get it for 150 bucks. If you want 50 peppers, you get them for 25 bucks. $25 minimum on shipping. And I do cash, check, money order, or Western Union. I'm sorry, guys, I don't do PayPal. I don't do Venmo, any of that stuff, but like I said, it's not hard to go to your Walmart, do a Western Union, boom. As soon as I pick up the cash, I'll send them out to you, and you'll have them. And I'm going to throw some freebies in there as well. I'll throw you some, maybe some sweets and some flakes or powders. So, yeah. So, I guess that's it for today, guys. So we will see you next time. I'm Jesse from Jesse Co. Peppers. We'll see you on the next adventure. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.